Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen, fans and followers. Welcome back to another episode of Jen's 1096. Thank you so much for watching and supporting. It's really given me the encouragement to keep going with this project of vlogging every single day for 3 years. What a mission. I've gotten to this point where I am comfortable with my setup on my recording, and it can only evolve, it can only get better. And that's what I believe in terms of achieving your goals, taking one step at a time and keep moving forward so that you take those baby steps to your big goal. I always talk about have a big vision, an audacious goal, and reverse engineer it from the point at which you know you've got the goal, you know you've achieved. And so 3 years time, you're in the place that you want to be, or you have the thing you want to have, or you're in a relationship that you've yearned for and it's finally happened. How did you get there? So I would say reverse engineer it. So during those 3 years, you took various steps. So now you're here. Okay. So, for example, with me and my um, 5-bedroom house overlooking water in Costa Rica, I want to run retreats. So, therefore, how did I get to that position? I'm here now. It's beautiful. It's an amazing house. But what was the sequence of events that happened to get me to be here? So, the last point would be I moved my things into the house. And then before that, I was handed the keys. And before that, I paid the money for the property. And before that, I spoke to the agent. And before that, I searched the internet and I asked and I did research. And before that, I made a plan of the kind of retreats that I wanted to run, plus the kind of house I wanted to have and where I wanted to have it. So spent time looking around Costa Rica, spent days and weeks going through all the different places in the country. And then I found a beautiful spot, which absolutely perfect. And then I got in touch with the agent and got in touch with the agents. But before I started looking around, I had to be in the country. And I'm actually here now. So before I was in the country, I did some research to be in the country. So that's what I talk about reverse engineering. And obviously, there's lots of little bits in between. Who did you connect with? The kind of people that you had to encounter, um, surveyors, lawyers, all these people that were on the journey as well. So you reverse engineer, and then you come to the point where, okay, so this is a week before I made that decision, and then the day before I made that decision and right to this point. So, what's my next step? What's the next step I'm going to take to get to the week, to get to the month, to get to the 3 months, to get to the 6 months, to get to the year, etc., 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 and map it out, reverse engineer. So then you have some clear idea of where you're heading to your North Star. Okay. Now, that doesn't mean that it is not going to change, because obviously you're just using your imagination to get to that North Star. Okay. And obviously, the universe, if you believe that the universe conspires in your favor, according to the alchemist, and according to a lot of um, the experts, gurus, scientists, somehow the universe conspires and shakes things up for you to have what you want. And it's never an easy road, especially as an entrepreneur. It's never like, okay, I'm on a path now and it's like we're going to go and we're going to be successful. If we're going to be successful, we're going to go in a straight path. No, you'll notice that all the major, serious, successful entrepreneurs had ups and downs, ups and downs, up and down, in and upwardly motion. Up and down, up and down, up and down. You have to go back and forth and back and up and down and wiggle until you get to where you're going. And you probably noticed this in your own life with anything that you wanted to try and go for. There was always some kind of block boulder in the river, or something standing in your way, or people you're having to leave behind. There was always something, and it's never a straightforward journey, no matter what you're trying to achieve. Even things like sports, where the coaching modality came from the sporting arena. You know that sportsmen have to practice and practice and practice and practice and practice and fail and practice and fail and practice and fail and practice, fail and win and practice and win until you get to that cross that winning line. And then you have to do it again because there's no expectations on you to redo and re-perform and do the thing again. So it's never easy. When you're in that kind of mindset of, oh my God, it's not going to be easy and it's not going to be, it's going to be challenging, and you start building up this vibration within your body. Oh my God, oh my God, what am I doing? Am I doing the right thing? Forget that. You don't need any of that angst, because if you aren't going to go for your goal and you're going to sit around and fester, you could be anxious about that, and you're not going further. You're not moving forward. Okay, so you might as well be anxious going forward, doing doing the thing you want to do, but at the same time be solid in the knowledge that you're moving in the right direction, no matter what. No matter what. People have said to me, how have you managed, or how you managed to stay so positive and on point and upbeat, especially after losing your eldest son, especially around the time I lost him. Yeah, or we lost him, I should say. We lost him as a family. The planet lost him, and because I had the tools, I had great support with some really soul conscious, awakened friends who I can always call on. And the training I've had over the last 20 years of being in the coaching arena, and the healing and behavioral um, arena, I managed to learn how to manage my emotions when the grief comes up. I allow it to go through me, sit with it, be with it, don't push it away. Just know that it's an emotion that I have to have. Let it be there. And then when it's passed through, know that my son is in the best place possible, because we're all heading there. And he's out of pain, and his energy is around me. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy for all of that to be in my sphere. So yeah, when people have asked me about the grief situation, and maybe some of you know already that I lost my husband 2007, the 7th of the 7th, 2007. That was a huge major loss to the whole of our family as well. And then 2 years ago, coming up to 3 years, November coming will be 3 years. We lost our dear mother. So there's been losses along the way, but I know without doubt that the energy and the spirit and the beingness of them, the consciousness of the loved ones that we've lost is around us. So I don't have to grieve for too long. I do the grieving because it's part of being human in this 3D world. So I let it happen, but I don't wallow in it. I don't stay there because I ain't got time. I'm too busy. I got things to do. As entrepreneurs, as an entrepreneur, as entrepreneurs on this planet, we have the autonomy to be able to make the changes that this world needs. So there's no point in me sitting around grieving and fussing and feeling sorry for myself and looking at the world and expecting the world to feel sorry for me as well. No, no, man, I'm sorry. Look at all the people who are dying around the world: famine, war, the stress, homelessness, all of this these things that are going on in the world. The four horsemen of the apocalypse are upon us. So we have no time to be sitting around festering on our own misfortune. Well, not for long anyway. We do it for a little bit, and then we get up, brush ourselves off, and then say, hey, you know what? What's next? Where are we needed? What skills have I got to make a difference in this world? And that's what these podcasts are going to be all about. It's all about you as an entrepreneur getting unstuck and moving forward. That's what I want for the world. And my journey, I'm going to share with you my journey of how I'm going to use my diamonds shine framework, because I'm going to go through the exercises myself, because I found a lot of the business owners that I was working with, especially the coaches, healers, wellness practitioners, come to me with their challenges around their business when I was actually doing business coaching, and they hadn't actually done their own course. And I'm thinking, okay, so you've got this amazing course that you want to promote and you want to help people with, but you haven't actually done it yourself. So I would take them through their own course, help them go through their own course. And I find that all of them are very, very similar anyway, because there's only like 3 stages of any course that I believe anyway, is of taking your client from where they're at. What's the problem? Where do they want to be? Sort out their mindset, their health, their well-being, the whatever it is, wherever they're at now. Shift whatever that needs to be shifted. Then make a plan. That's the second stage. Make an audacious, um, intuitive plan, and then you take action on that plan. However, those modalities and frameworks, or whatever those clients were creating as their framework, their modality. There's only the 3 stages, and we break it up, and then we, you know, put their own stamp on it, and then take them through their own course. Yay! So that's what I'm going to help us do now. I'm going to take me through my course, and I'll take you with me. And I'll be doing this for, as I said, the next 3 years. So today is day 8. If I didn't say that at the beginning, it's day 8, and oh, sorry, day 8 of Jen's 1096. Day 8 of Jen's 1096. I'll probably have to edit this bit out. I'll have to find out how to work that, how to do that on this StreamYard. And if I haven't worked it out, it'll be here. It's all a work in progress. And I'm just showing you actually how it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be polished. It just needs to send the message out there. So if you want to come on your journey, come with me on my journey and do your own 1096, because I'm following Lee Simmons' 1096, because I believe that this community, this collaboration, configuration is going to be a movement that swells and helps all of us to be doing something over the next 3 years to help the planet, help people, help heal the wounds that are happening in the world. And I truly believe that all we need to do is stay in a state of unconditional love, spread that out, beam that out, be a beacon of that, be shining that out into the world. Because the ones that are hell bent on greed, war, um, pain, control, they have no idea what unconditional love is. So if we stay in that state, they cannot control us. So long as we're in a state of fear, they can control us. They can make us feel really down, being in that low vibration, and they can move us from pillar to post, get us to do this, get us to do that, lock ourselves down, take unwanted medication, move from one place to another, lock ourselves into our little prisons because of the fear. There's nothing to fear except them and their mindset and what they want for us. We stay in unconditional love, beam that out, that energy, that conscious collective, everybody doing the same thing, being in a state of unconditional love, then we can change the world. We can morph it. It's actually been proven in science. I was watching something the other day. Robert E. Grant, amazing scientist. I think I'll try and find the video, and if I can get a clip of the video and maybe plant it in one of my StreamYards videos, that would be a task. Or maybe just find the link and put it into my description, where he talks about how we create our reality scientifically. It makes so much sense. Anyway, so um, actually, this was just supposed to be a little test to test the recording, uh, the um, the microphone, because I've got it hidden in my hair. Because I decided I haven't got a time to get one of those big Yeti things. I'll use my headphones. Let's see if this has worked. I'm going to press stop and rewind and see if it's worked. If it hasn't, I'll have to start the whole thing again. Anyway, see you tomorrow for another Jen's 1096, and we'll be on day 9. See ya. Oh, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like and share the link with somebody who you think might want to come on a journey and create their own podcast as well, because it's so much fun. It has been fun. So, anyway, you take care. Love you loads. Bye now.